Sonic the Hedgehog 2 has been in theaters for over 2 weeks now, and it's making bank, and rightfully so. The movie's fun, heartfelt, and it treats the source material with respect, which is something you can't say about most video game movies from the past. So welcome to the video game movie renaissance. It seems Hollywood has finally cracked the code. Ever since Detective Pikachu came out, if you got over Pikachu not being voiced by Danny DeVito, that is, video game movies have been on a major quality upswing.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang!
You'd watch this, don't lie. But of course, with most everything, the movie isn't perfect. And I don't claim to be the one with all the answers on how to make the perfect Sonic movie, but I do have a few thoughts. Hey everybody, I'm Binklemonkey, and these are 5 little changes that would make Sonic the Hedgehog 2 even better. Oh, and if you haven't seen the movie yet, you should, and this is gonna be pretty spoilery. You've been warned. So Sonic 2 starts off where the first Sonic movie left off, with Dr. Robotnik, played by the perfectly cast Jim Carrey, trapped on the Mushroom Planet. Sega, could you throw a little more shade at Mario, please? Robotnik's built a machine to send a distress signal into space using the Sonic Quill he used in the first movie. And some humanoid bird people answer the call through a magic ring portal. There's some cute Rube Goldberg meets Home Alone mushroom traps to take the bird people out, and as Robotnik sprints to the ring portal to escape, Knuckles steps through all menacing-like, sees the Sonic Quill and asks where Robotnik found it. This sets up the team up and puts the plot in motion. But what's with the bird people? I realize they're in the prequel comic that explains some of the events between the two movies, like they kidnap Knuckles, I guess, but honestly, what purpose do they serve? My thought would be to have Knuckles be the only one to come through the ring, and Robotnik still activates all of his little traps, but Knuckles is unfazed by them, just plowing through them one after another, putting Robotnik on the defensive, and showing just how powerful and threatening Knuckles is. Then as Robotnik is backing away, he drops the quill, or holds it up as like a last line of defense, and that's what sets things in motion. Does it make Robotnik a tad more bumbling? Yes, but we already knew he's kinda bumbling. He's never been a great villain, but he's resourceful, and he's resilient. Plus, it helps make Knuckles not suspect him of being the terrible ally that he is. This would get rid of the random bird people who have zero impact on the story, showcase Knuckles' badassery, and just make for a better opening moment of the movie. Sort of in the same vein of thought, with 2 new characters introduced in this movie, I think the movie could have made more room for them with a lot less of the other human characters hogging up the runtime. That's not to say James Marsden, Tika Sumpter, Natasha Rothwell, or any of the rest of the humans weren't doing excellent work. Some of the wedding sequence stuff had me gut laughing, but it did get in the way of the business involving the Master Emerald. I love how it set up gun to be a thing in this world, led by the Olive Garden guy and all, but we could really cut down on some of that and get back to what we came here for, the Sonic stuff. Speaking of Sonic stuff, the Master Emerald. Heck yeah, it's iconic and it's an exciting thing to find to save the world with. Something that's not as exciting, searching for a compass to find the Master Emerald. This script tweak? Okay, maybe it's a bit more than just a tweak. But what if our heroes need to do what they do in the games and find the Chaos Emeralds? And once they have all 7, it turns into the Master Emerald. I could totally see Knuckles having 1 or 2 of the Chaos Emeralds already, and him and Robotnik working together to find the rest. Maybe Tails has one before he teams up with Sonic, and then they go to Siberia and they find the Chaos Emerald there instead of the compass, and they have to protect it from Knuckles and Robotnik. Then they warp to Hawaii and, surprise, there's another one. Maybe Gun has it. I think I understand why the writers didn't go down this route and chose the compass idea instead. It does feel a little Dragon Ball-y and maybe a little Infinity Stone-y. But those are all things that work, so why not? It's definitely more compelling than a compass when you already have a map. And that sets up change number 4. Tails is played so perfectly by his video game voice actor Colleen O'Shaughnessy. In Hollywood, take note, this is how it should be done, please. But I feel like the script kind of fumbles Tails' big confidence-boosting moment. They get called freaks in the restaurant bar thing in Siberia, and it gets to Tails. But then Sonic's like, it's cool to be weird, let's dance! And that's that. But what if we totally take a page out of Sonic Adventure, and Tails loses one of the Chaos Emeralds? This situation is perfectly set up with Sonic and Tails getting split up once they arrive in Hawaii. Tails is distraught that he let Sonic down, and Sonic runs off to the Master Emerald Shrine. But he realizes that moping isn't going to solve anything, so he commandeers the little red plane and follows after Sonic. Things aren't going well at the shrine though. Dr. Robotnik and Knuckles are about to friggin' kill Sonic. and Tails flies in and saves the day. That feels like a real moment for Tails to realize he's not a coward or a freak. He's a hero. And you know what this heroic moment needs? A powerfully soundtracked moment to reinforce it. If I could only have one of these suggestions actually take effect, number 5 is definitely it. Bring on the audible nostalgia. The movie has an orchestrated score for the big action sequences, and it does nothing to elevate the moment. It feels like every other blockbuster movie, and that is to say, generic. And Sonic is anything but generic. Sonic games are known for their soundtracks being phenomenal. Let's lean into that, Sega. Hand over some more rights than just the Green Hill Zone music, and let's make these action set pieces nostalgic and more memorable. We have a snowboarding sequence. Slap Ice Cap Zone's music on it. It could even still be orchestrated. Or what about Be Cool, Be Wild, Be Groovy from Sonic Adventure? It would bring such an energy to that moment. There's a whole Sonic drowning sequence and you didn't even try to do the drowning music. That one hurts. Like, that was a really easy layup you did not take. And the fight with the Death Egg robot. You could have done any number of boss themes in any number of ways. You could have had millennials giddy in their seats with some Big Arms music. Lean more into the music for Sonic 3, alright, Sega? I promise it'll be worth it. So that's how I'd make a good Sonic movie even better. What do you think? Did I miss anything you'd change? Let me know in the comment section. And while you're there, consider doing the other YouTube stuff if you're feeling it. But most of all, have a good one. And now the post-credit scene. Change number 6. Don't tease Shadow. Tease Big the Cat. We watched Sonic go fishing. They didn't catch anything. They need Big the Cat. He's gonna show them how to freaking do it.